as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting. Let me get some chat, check up on everybody, see how everyone's doing. And welcome to another episode of Thursday Night Gold Panning Fever. Episode number 10. There we go. Let me find my chat box. There we go. Hey, Will Win, Where Will, Trudy Taylor, hey, Torchy, Ron E, how's it going? Justin Preet. Well, Justin Preet's gone for 11 minutes, but that was probably 11 minutes ago. Hey, Colorado Picker. Well, that's good. Always good to pan with your kids. Teach them something besides video games. Hey, Gregory Littleton. I wonder if you got that Paydirt just because you called him out in chat last week. But, or was it 2 weeks ago or last week, whenever it was. But it's good you got your Paydirt finally. And now, if there's any gold in it, you know, you have to see. And Gold Bay is a great company. Hey, Aiden. Jonathan Friend, how you doing? Brian Stevens, Richard Davis, Glenn Timmons, Hadley, how's it going? And thank you. Hey, Josh, I'm doing good. How about yourself? Yeah. Dragonfire, yeah. I guarantee you, I'm not gonna send anyone to go buy any of Bree's Paydirt. He's not gonna ever be on my recommended list. So, you know, he even if his Paydirt was good, his customer service is horrible. I mean, Bree's Paydirt, when you call your customers retards and POSs and things like that, it just tells you, because, you know, that's when customer service is most important, is when you have an issue with something, you know. It's why Amazon has gotten so huge. It's because, you know, if you complain about something, they fix it. It's why whatever Zappos shoes got so big. It's because if you had a problem, they fixed it. But, you know, when somebody has a problem and they curse you out, then you don't need to ever buy from them again. Hey, Keith and Wynn, Beefy Prepper, Philip Smith, S-Rep, Walt Chapman. Everything's good, Walt. Eric Bryant. Which new Paydirt? I'm guessing you're talking about is Benson's Paydirt? And no. I haven't tried either one of his new ones, the Alpha or the Beefy Prepper. Hey, Moto Mining. Glad you could join the show. Outlaw Dot. Michael Williams, Glenn Collins, Dragonfire. Well, that's good, Gregory. You have to let me know how the gold is in his bag. Brian Stevens. My week's been okay, Brian. You know, can't complain too much. Been trying to find a new place to move to. This has been taking up a lot of my time. I need to find a place where I can, you know, pay less rent, of course, but also have space where I can, you know, put my gold cube to use and all my other stuff. So it's just, this place is too small. Hey, Gun Runner, Rudy. Hey, Privateer. Hey, HD Shovelhead, just finished watching your video a few minutes ago. 5.5 grams of gold or whatever. It was 5 something. It was a nice little haul. Hey, Carl. Boardaway. Well, Carl, you have to, I think, call him out in chat while he's in chat and embarrass him. Because I can't tell you the number of times I've seen somebody post something in his comment section. I mean, I haven't looked in a long time, but it used to be really bad. People would post in his comment section, "Where's my stuff?" And those comments would get deleted really quickly. So, it's just sad, you know. You promise to send somebody something, send it to them. It's not that hard. Which brings me to tonight's bag of Paydirt. We're going to be doing a bag of Paydirt from Nebo Gold, who, like I just said, should send you stuff when you bought it. I purchased this bag about 2 months ago, or I paid for this bag of Paydirt about 2 months ago, And after about 15 days of waiting, I emailed him to ask him where my Paydirt was. And he said, oh, due to the coronavirus, we're slow on shipping. And I was like, okay, no worries. I'm okay with that. And then 30 days later, still no Paydirt. So I had to file a PayPal claim against him. And then I guess like 20 days later, I got my Paydirt in. So I'll be curious to see if it's got gold. I know it's guaranteed gold, but I don't remember the amount. Because in my last email to him, I told him if you're not going to sell Paydirt, take it off your website. It's easy peasy. If you have a website and you don't want to sell Paydirt, take it off. And then no one can buy it and you can't complain about shipping or anything like that. So I'm hoping it's got gold. I think it's got a 1/4 gram of gold in it. I think that's what it's supposed to have. But we'll see. Maybe he loaded it up because he made me wait almost 2 months for it. So check the chat. Yeah, Gold Bay is one of my tops. Keith, when I hear New York has some free space. Yeah, I'm not moving up by New York. I'm stuck in Indiana. As long as my kids are in Indiana, I'll be in Indiana. You're welcome, Rod. Yeah, those were hard to get, man. I always try, when I was doing my Patreon rewards, I always try to find like stuff from different things, not to just send the same price over and over and over. And trying to find silver from Australia, like a lot of it was really, really hard. I mean, that took me a lot of time to find, but I thought they were really cool. So I was trying to get their bigger coins, but I just could not get any in bulk. I just couldn't get, 30 to 40 pieces of it. So, you go on eBay and you got to buy one at a time. It'll be there forever and the shipping will kill you. Hey, Mark Miller. Hey, Sherwood. Didn't see you pop in. Hey, Eric Bryant. Yeah, I saw the Alpha Paydirt when it came out. I'm just not a huge fan of copper Paydirt. It's great for kids. To me, copper Paydirt is a great novelty. It's a great bag to get your kids into panning because you can get a lot of bigger pieces of copper. But just for those prices to buy, pay that much for a bag just because it has copper in it was just, wasn't in it. I like his new Benson's Paydirt. That looks promising. And I saw you just got the new Benson bucket. So I don't know how good that ROI is, though. Hey, Neil. So you got something big going on, Sherwood? I have to tell you, I'm behind on all my videos. I've seen you've been popping up a lot of videos. I watched one the other day where you were panning something. I don't remember what it was. I didn't really have the volume on. But I think it was an early morning before you were going to work, panning. Hey, Trudy. Guess I didn't say hey. Bryce. Leanne. Hey, David Schuler. Yes, Lynch Mining. That's the Benson and Alpha are from Lynch Mining. The Benson one looks good. The Alpha one just didn't, excite me. And I've done so many reviews on Lynch Mining that their Paydirt really has to excite me to want me to do another review. I mean, I do have a review of Lynch Mining coming next month, but it's just a really quick. Nothing new, nothing big. It's just kind of a comparison of two things from Lynch Mining. But I saw the Benson bucket this morning. And that one I was like, oh, that sounds cool. But then I think I calculated the ROI and I think it only came up to like 65%. And I was like, I don't know. That doesn't excite me. No. Oh, that sounds good. I'll have to, Sherwood, PM me on Patreon or just email me. You have my email address, I'm sure. Just email me and remind me about when that show is so I can make sure I put it on my calendar to go to. Send me the deets on it and stuff like that. Hey, M. Stradix. Thomas Hernandez. Yeah, Brian Stevens. Yeah, I noticed somebody told me last week that they were trying to improve their shipping. And then I looked, and when I was looking at their website today, I did see if you click on the little shipping tab on how they say that's their goal now is to get Paydirt out within 2 days. So, you know. Yeah, and I totally understand Sherwood. It's just, I like the Paydirt, and I don't mind gems or things like that. It's just I think they're putting a premium on those buckets because of the copper. And, it's copper. The most recycled metal in the world is copper. So I don't need more copper, Carl Ordway. Yeah, I mean, Lynch Mining, it's, I like Lynch Mining. They're one of my recommended sites. I think they're a good company, but their Paydirt is pretty predictable. It's not a tough Paydirt, that's for sure, even like the Black Label, which is, I guess, supposed to be their most challenging, isn't, because it doesn't have a ton of -40. And, there's a reason companies don't put a ton of -40 in their Paydirt, is because most people won't catch it. And then you complain, if you guarantee a gram and half of it's -40, everyone will be like, oh, I didn't get a gram. I didn't get a gram. And then you just got to deal with that a lot. So I know they make their Paydirt pretty easy to go through. And they do have some really shiny gold, but but I do like Lynch Mining because, they're a good company. They've been around for a while. They used to ship quick, then they stopped shipping quick, and then now they're shipping quick again. They package their Paydirt pretty good. I got a bucket of their Paydirt in, I'm doing a review for next week. And, they really take care with those buckets. So, hey, Glasstron. Thank you. Kyle Robb, who is everyone's favorite Paydirt? I could bet money that most of the chat will say Gold Bay is their favorite. So, Mark Miller just did 4 bags that are original. Yeah, I like the original, but for the same price, I always get the gizmos just because, it adds a couple more little bitty gems to my son's collection. Hey, DC Firefighter. Didn't see you pop in. Well, that's good you're working. I mean, it's not good that you're working so much, but it's good you're working. Well, good luck, Walt Chapman. It's always better to be out prospecting. It might cost you more with the gas and everything else, but it's definitely more fun. Gold nugget sales, 2.16 grams. Man, that's pretty good. Gary saying, have you reviewed the Gold Bay brick? No, but that is coming this month. I actually have it. Excuse me. Let's see. I have it right here. Gold Bay brick. And it's leaking material. But I do have one. I was supposed to have it up early this month. It was supposed to be my first review for this month, but I still haven't figured out how to break it all up yet. So, but I do have a Gold Bay brick. It's just their regular brick. And that review will be up this month. So I will be reviewing the Gold Bay brick this month. Since this month is all about weight, that brick is really heavy. So we're doing some big weight Paydirt this month. Hey, Richard Davis, how was the Aussie Paydirt? I saw that one from Gold Bay. It was just a little bit too pricey for me. Rudy, I totally agree about the Lynch sales. They're just permanent sales. I think they're kind of stuck. Lynch Mining kind of got into that thing where they were putting in sales, and everyone was just waiting for the sale. So then they kind of had to do a permanent sale. Dick Canine had a 32% ROI. Eek. I wonder, which bag was that, Colorado Picker? Must have been one of their smaller bags, huh? Jonathan Friend. Jonathan Friend, where do you sell Paydirt? Is it Facebook only? Western State Minerals. I like Western State Minerals. $30 a bag. I've had some. I think I have one to do for a live show one day. Yeah, coronavirus is really killing work. So, Mark Mill, got to soak it in water. Well, I'm gonna have my son break it up. He loves using a hammer, so I did buy some stuff to make kind of a rock crusher. 5 nuggets and that's it. Ugh. And B prospecting has been good too. Yeah, 3.3 grams. What are they charging for the Aussie Paydirt? I mean, I love Gold Bay. It's just those ones, like I got a really good ROI when I did his quartz bag. But, those ones where you're paying that much money with no guarantees always scare me. Even from Dave at Gold Bay, they still scare me because, I know they're putting a premium on the gold because it's, quartz gold, or in this case, it's Australian gold. All right, Jonathan Friend, I'll have to look into that. See, when you don't sell places, it makes it harder for me to get stuff. $200, 3.3 grams. That's not too bad. I mean, that's pretty good. Especially since it's Australian gold. I mean, it does suck that it was only 5 nuggets, but I'm pretty sure it's just like the quartz bag. When you get the quartz bag, it's all big chunks of quartz gold because they can't really add anything else in there. So otherwise, it's not really quartz gold. So, oh, does it have 3 grams guarantee? I know when it first came out, I don't think he had a guarantee on it, or maybe I just didn't read well enough. Where will? Working on a website. Yeah, that's the best way. The best way to sell Paydirt, in my opinion, is through a website. If you do it through eBay, you're going to pay fees. Amazon pay fees. Yeah, $200. It's hard to buy a $200 Paydirt, Yeah, Richard Davis, I totally understand about it being disappointing with only, 5 nuggets in it, but that's kind of one of those things where, like the quartz bag. I knew going into that quartz bag, I wasn't going to be finding a ton of material. Which, I've always never understood about Dave. Even on like a sample bag, he makes really big. I mean, you don't need 3 pounds of Paydirt. It should be like a little 8-ounce bag or 12-ounce bag. It saves shipping costs. I'll have to save that email, Jonathan. Send it to one of my spies when I catch up. Sadly for me, I'm always 2 months deep into Paydirt. I already have all my Paydirt for this month and next month. And I think I have a couple for the following month, Hey, William Long, I'm doing good. How about yourself? So I'm going to post in chat. Make sure you go post a comment. Only one comment in the link. Go to that link, post one comment, and later tonight, someone will win whatever gold is in this, which you can't really see because of lights, but it's Nebo's gold. You saw from the title, Nebo's gold. So I know it has a guaranteed amount of gold, but I can't remember what it is because he took them all off his website. But I want to say it's a 1/4 gram. That's what I want to say, but I know it's got a guaranteed amount of gold, so. Colorado pickup. Yeah, the smaller the bags from Kenai, the lower the ROI because, anything, last month I did a whole bunch of reviews on cheaper Paydirt, and I kind of said it a couple times where you know, if you're buying a $15 bag of Paydirt, you know they're paying, you know, for the bag, shipping, and all these things factor in. So there's just less gold they can put in it. Oh, I won't be emailing you, Jonathan. Somebody else will. Now, some other people might email you and do reviews on it. No coffee tonight. So I thought about it. I was just being too lazy to get my coffee. And then I was even going to put my water in a mug. But like I said, I was sitting on the couch and it was 5 minutes till live time. And I said, well, it's too late. Oh, and my t-shirt. This is my Lucky Gold panning shirt. See, this is my Lucky Gold panning shirt because in case you missed the beginning of the show, I ordered some Paydirt from, you know, when I ordered these Paydirts to do on the live show, I ordered this Paydirt from Nebo's Gold like 2 months ago. And after 15 days, I didn't have it. No email saying it was shipped. So I emailed him and asked him, where's my Paydirt? And he said, oh, due to the coronavirus, we're shipping late. And I said, okay, no problem, no worries. You know, I knew that was a possibility with any seller. And then another like 20 days passed and still no Paydirt, 25 days, 30 days. So I filed a PayPal dispute. And then like 20 days after that, he finally sent me my Paydirt. So, you know, not the best customer service. But I did tell him in my last email to him, if you're not going to ship, at least refund me my money and, you know, take it off your website. If you're not selling it, don't list it. And he did take it off his website, but now I don't remember how much gold is supposed to be in this bag. But I want to say it's 1/4 gram, but we'll see. Yeah, I like the Blue Moon Paydirt. You know, it wasn't the highest ROI, but it was supporting a channel. And, you know, there's a difference. So, you know, and I liked all the extras. The extras kind of made up for it. You know. But, you know, I did give it an honest review and an honest score based on the ROI and stuff like that. So, you know, didn't have a great ROI, so it didn't get a great score, but it was fun Paydirt, you know. Thank you, Jonathan. Oh, those were +10 on screening. Yeah. Yeah, with those bags with specialty gold, you pretty much can't screen it. You just have to pan it all out. And thank you, Thomas Hernandez. Well, yeah, because it's lucky if I'm giving it away. I want to find a ton of gold, you know. You know, like I said, you know, he kind of got in a dispute with me. I had to get the Paydirt. I had to file a PayPal dispute, so... thank you, Richard Davis. So he could have put me a skunk bag because, you know, to end the dispute, he sent me a bag of Paydirt so he didn't have to refund me my money. And, you know, he could put no gold in it, and I can't complain because I already filed the dispute and lost the dispute because he shipped the Paydirt. So now if there's nothing in there, so I figured I'd wear my Lucky Panning shirt to make sure there's gold in there. And hopefully there's more. Hopefully there's extra gold because he felt bad for making me wait 2 months. Even if I'm giving it away, because it's going to y'all, so it doesn't matter. Thank you both. Guidos, thank you, thank you, thank you. Richard Davis, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it so much, both of y'all. I'll have to start buying some bigger bags of Paydirt for these shows. I do have some in. There's a couple of them I bought, and I think I just didn't have enough coffee, but I bought a bag with all fine gold. And I just don't know if I want to do a live show with, I got the, what is it? Washington Beach Mining Company's Black Sand Super Challenge -300 gold. And I'm not sure if I want to do it. When I thought it was a great idea when I bought it, but you know, the more I think about it, I keep thinking, man, that's gonna be a long show going through that. But we'll probably do it. You know, I have a bag coming in for next month's videos that's like 3 grams of all fine gold. And I just kept thinking, man, that's gonna take me forever to pan out just for the video. Colorado Picker. I've done so many videos about bad Paydirts. So many. Not just one. probably 60% of all my videos are bad sellers, because I try to focus on more bad sellers than good sellers. You know, I know winch mining's good. I know Gold Bay's good, and I can review them every month and get a lot of views on those videos, but I would rather do a video where somebody's selling skunk. So a lot of my videos have bad Paydirt sellers. I can narrow it down pretty much. Anyone at eBay, 90% of eBay sellers are bad sellers. Thank you, Werewill. Thank you very much. Here's the gold you found today. Gunrunner 46. Thank you. Yeah, it's just going to take a long time. I know I can pan out all the gold. It's just, I mean, I remember when I shot the video for the review of that Washington Beach mining, it took me all night. And this is an hour and a half long show, hour to hour and a half long show. So, Guido's got a bonus from this paying for my entertainment. Well, thank you very much. Hey, Bone Crusher. Better late than never, huh? Oh, yeah, Amazon. Never buy off of Amazon. And it's not so much that they're all bad sellers, because, Kenai sells on Amazon. Kenai sells on eBay. There's some good sellers on eBay. What is it? Gold Prospecting something and Alaska Nugget 907. There's some good sellers on eBay and Amazon, but the problem with those sites are they take such a big chunk. When you're eBay, 10% of what you sell it for goes to eBay. On Amazon, it's like almost 25%. So that just means less gold, and also tends to be with Amazon or eBay, you don't need good customer service because they're getting so much views. 90% of people that think up, oh, let me go buy Paydirt for the first time, they search eBay. So they're not going to search, and look up, Gold Bay. They're just going to go on eBay and get tons of traffic. So, yeah, thanks, Ed. So that's why I would stay away from eBay and Amazon, just because of the other stuff. Northern Nevada Gold. Yeah. See, Northern Nevada Gold, I've done a review on them before, and they used to be good. And then, I think they were right around a 90% ROI when you purchased it. And then somebody did a review on them where they got 100% ROI or something like that, and they jacked up their prices. They're like $90 a bag now, which is ridiculous. When gold was $50 a gram, they were selling their bags for, I think, $64.50 or something like that, and now they're like $89.50. I mean, so I looked at them again. I was going to re-review them, but no. And moto mining, it depends on the size of the gold and the weight of the gold. And Mark Miller, yes, I like Tom's Gold Dirt, but he never has any Paydirt in stock anymore. The man needs to go and get some gold and some dirt. Hey, Jason Keith. Hey, can't go wrong with Gold Bay. Hey, Josh Ortiz, glad you like the silver. Hey, Wesley, I'll post the link here. But back to Moto, it really depends on the price, gold, things like that. There's so many different variables to a bag of Paydirt. 20 colors could mean anything. They could be 20 pickers, or they could be 20 eBay nuggets, or, 20 finds that you see on, the TV show Gold Rush or something like that. It just really depends. And then it costs a price and stuff like that. Hey, Scullin. Yeah, that's the new Benson bucket. Ooh, yeah, golden Paydirt's bad. Golden Paydirt is really bad. Thank you, Gregory. Yep. Yeah. Later next week, I was trying to do it this week, but since a lot of y'all are my Patreon members, you'll find out. Is next week I'm gonna probably have to change up my tiers a whole bunch, and I don't know. Patreon is changing a whole bunch of stuff. They're gonna start taxing Patreon members who give out gifts. So, if you're a $25 member, in some places you're going to pay 11% tax because I send you something. And it's just, and there's a couple other reasons, but I'm going to probably have to either, I don't know, close my Patreon or change it or do something. I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out all week. And once I do, everyone on my Patreon will get an email and a video. So another 50 specs in my catch pan. Yeah, BJ Crow needs to get out and get some gold for Tom. Colorado Picker. Am I ever going to do my own Paydirt again? I had plans to do it again, but I don't know. It's really hard. It's the same with Clash. When Clash did his Paydirt, it was a great experience, but it's really rough. It takes a lot of time. It takes time away from my videos and things like that. And on those, I didn't make any money off of those because I have to try and keep this channel as low profit as possible. Hey, you. I'm doing good. How are you? What are you doing, John? Hey, Steve. Sherwood prospecting. Yeah, Chicken Miner's hard to get too. I liked Chicken Miner's Paydirt, so I did good. I have a video coming out Saturday, which is funny. This month I'm doing all my heavy hitters, trying to find big, heavy amounts of Paydirt to go through. And I got one coming out Saturday, and then I'm doing a lynch mining bucket on Monday. I got the Gold Bay brick coming up, and then somebody else too, but I can't remember who it is. Yes, he does. Well, I plan probably eventually I'll do another Paydirt, but I got some bigger things to do. I have to deal with my Patreon and figure out what I'm gonna do with them now that they're changing all their rules again. I don't know. They just like to be difficult. The fact that they want to tax people on what is essentially supposed to be a donation is absolutely ridiculous. And then the worst part is they want you to go through and figure out, the value of what you're sending them compared to what they're donating. It's just, I don't know. They do like PayPal donation things, reoccurring payments, but I just wasn't a fan of that because there's no way to track it. See, the good thing about Patreon is you can track it. You can send emails to all those people. It was a good place to go and just figure out, a community. It was a nice community board where if PayPal does have something similar, but there's no way to track it. You just, oh, wow, somebody sent me $20. Even though it's every month, you can't really track it. So, and then YouTube has their new one, but it's horrible. YouTube's taking 35%. 35%. That's just ridiculous. If somebody donates $10 to the YouTube, like it's a Patreon spinoff, a membership, they take 35% of it. So, hey, John, yeah, dealing with doctors sucks. And Glenn, yes, I have done the nip and tuck pan in a can. I did it a couple months ago, so it's not too long past, but it wasn't very good. I didn't enjoy it. So, you'll know the title says pan in a can. It was a Facebook. I bought it off of Facebook. Well, Josh, that is one of the things I've been thinking about. Is the problem with that though is if I don't list anything, then pretty much everyone will join my $5 tier because there's no difference. If all the tiers say, $5 is $5, $10 is $10, nobody's going to join a $10 or $25 because, they're not getting anything out of it. So I don't know. It's just, they're just trying to make things complicated. I'll figure it out this weekend though. Yeah. Justin Pre. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Is all those new fees. I was reading up on it, and they were saying that they were going to allow us to change. They originally said that they were going to allow us as patrons to adjust the taxes. And I thought part of that would be where I would just pay the tax. So if somebody donated $5, instead of them paying 50 cents tax, just at the end of the month, Patreon would take out a fee saying, here's all the fees or taxes. But they're not going to allow us to do that. And just, I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out this week, though. Patreon is just, they're just being crazy, And I know it's not them. It's, all these states passed taxes. And what happened was when states passed taxes, they were trying to tax companies like eBay and Amazon who were getting away with not paying taxes. But they made it so vague. So if any future companies came around, they could tax them. And now they're going after all these little companies where even though technically, it's supposed to be a donation, they're going after them. And, they're going to go after all these other, companies too, So, I mean, there's a lot of companies where, the pledge companies, and they're going to go after all of them too, which is just, everyone trying to get their fingers in the pot. So, hey, Rusty. Yeah, I mean, I actually, one of the other reasons about Patreon is, my tax man has been throwing fits to me about, all these deductions and things like that. It's just to making my life very complicated. And I don't like complication. I like nice, easy things. Pan, find gold, hold the gold, roll around in the gold, smile at the gold, juggle my jar of gold. That's about it. Sell my gold to buy more Paydirt, 805 Gold Prospect. How you doing? It's never too late. That sucks, moto mining. Yeah, I know a lot of people that got laid off around here. The only good thing is where I live is pretty much like a hospital community. So it's not too bad around me because probably 60% of the people that work here work for hospitals or medical care. So, and it's really weird too. It's because like here where I'm at, my ex-wife's a nurse. They're sending them home all the time, just because they're pretty much not treating anyone for anything unless it's coronavirus. So if you don't have COVID-19 and you say, oh, I'm having chest pains, they tell you, well, go home and have your chest pains, they're not taking, it used to be, my ex-wife used to tell me all the time about how many people would go in there with just sniffles or, a pimple or something silly like that, and 50% of all the traffic in ERs is silliness. And they don't allow that anymore. If you've got a silly ailment, they send you, they don't even let you go, and people aren't showing up, people don't go anymore. So, even the hospitals are kind of like sending people home. They're letting them come in, but then they, let them work half a shift and stuff like that. Gary Norris. Yeah, something simple. I like simple. I'm a simple man. I like simple. I don't, my kids can attest to that because every time they ask me to do something that's very complicated, I blow a fuse. My kids were trying to get me, we were trying to get a game where all three of our computers could play together because it was a game they wanted to play, and I almost went ballistic because I couldn't get it to work. I kept telling them, I just can't play this. I got to quit. I can't do this. I can't get it to work. I'm done. I kept deleting it, and they had to keep coming up and telling me, no, Dad, this is how you do it. It's technical stuff. And I was like, oh, it's too much for me. Yeah, Jonathan. Yeah, those joint ailments are bad. You know, my knees are still bad. Well, one of them's bad. The other one's pretty good. I don't mind it. The clicking bugs me, but it's pretty good. Hey, Rod Dupree. But they keep talking about they want to do my shoulders next, but uh, yeah. Yeah. Well, my son likes to play video games. You know, they play, I don't know, it's a game called Don't Starve, where you just try to not starve to death. So, if you're asking me, no, I'm not a GPAA member. You know, I'm disabled, so me getting around isn't that, easy. So there's no purpose in me having a membership to somewhere I'm never going to probably be able to get to. Yeah, surgeries are really rough, really rough. The worst thing about surgeries to me is the aftercare. I hate the aftercare. When they did my left knee, 3 months of rehab, and it went off perfectly. It sucked. The whole surgery sucked. The 3 months of rehab sucked. Had pain for probably a year, and it's still numb in some areas, but it was okay. I didn't complain, and I had insurance that paid 100% of it, so it was a really good experience. My right knee, my insurance only paid 80% of it. The knee's gone bad. It's got scar tissue all within. Like when they put in the new knee, they put in a fake cartilage disc, and it's been surrounded by scar tissue, so it's just catching. It hurts. It's as bad as it was before the surgery. But now, since I owe them so much money, they're like, oh, just give it time, just wait and see. But they still make me go see them every month to complain about it, and I'm like, every month I go here, you're costing me $100. It's just surgeries are, especially when you have things like joints, back, and things like that. They're never a cure-all, unfortunately. Richard Davis. Yeah, send everyone some stickers. One of these days I'm going to figure out how to do a sticker board. Maybe I'll start slapping some stickers behind me. The problem with stickers is, I've had somebody ask me recently if I was going to do a sticker board. And I thought about it, but the problem is if I put a sticker up on this banner behind me, if I put some right here or something, if somebody sends me a sticker and they end up being a crook, then you're stuck with that sticker, and I have to wait till I get a sticker to stick over it. And then you have to police them. There's some review channels that have stickers that if I would have stuck one up here, I'd have been showing off his channel and just been, oh yeah, here's a guy that's, a crook. So, and I agree, 100% Colorado picker. They only care about money. Doctors are all about the money. Because that's last time I went to them, I asked them if they would just go in, and there's a thing called a deburrment surgery where they cut you on both sides of your knee, and they go in and just cut out all the scar tissue, and they won't do it. They said, nope, you have to wait a year. So I have 6 more months, and then they'll go in, then they'll tell me, now we'll schedule this and that. I think they're just waiting to see if I pay off my bill first. Thank you, B. Wiles. Thank you very much. Hey, Dreadpool. Sticker. It's just like a decal. A lot of the channels swap decals that have decals. I have a Miller Prospecting decal. Yep, Josh Ortiz. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I went to my pain doctor last month, and she was complaining that I hadn't gotten an injection in my spine in 6 months. And I told her I can't afford it. Every time I come to y'all, I have to see my pain specialist every 2 months, just because they have to drug test you to make sure you're not, like overdosing or abusing your opioids. And I was like, it costs me $150 every 2 months plus the pain meds. And you want me to get a $600, spinal injection every 3 months? I'm like, I can't afford that. I'm like, if I don't eat and I don't pay rent and I live in my car, yeah, I can afford it. But so they just put me on new meds, so we'll see how that goes. There's no more opioids for me. So now they got me on some new drug. I haven't noticed any difference yet, so definitely doesn't help with the pain, that's for sure. But I told him I'd give it a try for 3 months and see. Rusty barbacks. Yeah, that's I don't really ever worry about. It's the same thing. I don't worry about my channel too much. People always say make sure you do thumbs up, thumbs down, all that stuff. I don't pay that much attention to any of this. Like I said, I'm a simple person. I mean, my channel's been up for what, 4 years, a little bit over 4 years, or somewhere around 4 years, and I just finally made my first Facebook post last week. I mean, it was just too complicated for me for 4 years, and I actually had to Google how to, post the links up on Facebook because I don't ever pay attention to Facebook. So, it took me 4 years to post a video on Facebook. I'm a really simple person. I post my videos, have fun with them, and hope they help people not buy a bad Paydirt. That's about it. Yeah, it sucks paying for meds here. It sucks paying for doctors. Because then you have to choose. When I got divorced, I had to cut my meds in half. I had to tell doctors, nope, not seeing you no more. I had to go to one specialist that was prescribing me a certain medication. And I just told him, nope, I can just deal with that and I'll live without it. So you have to make choices about what you'll live with and what you won't. Justin from Goldhound. Yeah, that's the problem with, like I said, that's why I buy a lot of this Paydirt. I try to stay away from some of these places like Facebook because it's really hard to, it's really easy to rip people off. And it's the same thing like, I think I said it in my last show. There's a reason why I picked Gold Bay as a better company over Gold Nugget Sales. Gold Nugget Sales has a higher ROI, and I know a lot of people are touting them. I think every single video I post, somebody posts a link to them saying, oh, they're great, they've got a great ROI, but they've only been in business for a short time selling Paydirt. And Gold Bay's been around for 10 plus years, so I don't think he's going to go belly up at any time and all of a sudden stop shipping and steal everyone's money. But that's the problem with a lot of these new sellers. It happens a lot, I know, like, for example, Caribbean Gold Paydirt, they were only around for what, 6 months maybe? And then they disappeared? And does anyone know if maybe they didn't get their orders shipped or anything like that? It's just, I try to stick with companies that have been around a long time that I recommend. Thank you, Mason. Thank you very much. Trust the process. How's it going? Yeah, I'm getting ready to pan right now. I'm going to go get some more water, and then we're going to go pan. So I just posted a link. Make sure everyone goes and leaves a comment so you can win the gold we get tonight from Nebo's Gold Paydirt. I want to say there's a 1/4 gram guaranteed in this bag, but I don't remember. And he doesn't have it on his website anymore. So I'm going to go get some water, and then we're going to pan. And we're actually going to be using a different pan tonight. So well, that's good, Jonathan. Yeah, practice makes perfect with gold panning. That's why I always tell everyone, just don't throw away your tailings and you can keep practicing over and over. So, all right, I'll let you look at my banner, and then when I come back, we will go pan. So I'm going to go get some more water, smoke a quick cigarette, even though I shouldn't be smoking cigarettes, but I'll be right back. Let me go get some water. got some more water, and let's go pan. So let me pop up chat. Hey, Guido, thank you very much. Richard Davis, thank you. Thank you both. See, y'all tipped when I'm gone. Yeah, El Dorado's a really long wait. I just looked at them the other day. Trust the process. No, somebody won last week. Every week now, we changed it up. I changed it up. Now there's a guaranteed winner in it now. There's no more picking numbers or anything like that. I'm just giving away the gold. So somebody's guaranteed to win gold tonight. As long as I find gold. If I don't find any gold, then that's a different thing. So, yes, Gold Bay is a really good company. I recommend them very much. Mason GT, yeah, the thumbs down. Thank you, Werewell. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to shrink down my ugly mug, and then we're going to get to panning. So there we go. There we got the pan. And I'm going to move some stuff around, and we're going to pan. And I don't think Gold Bay ships to Canada, but they might. Who knows? Now, I am going to classify this material down just because I don't know what's in it. So, well, we're going to dump it out and see. I'm going to put some gloves on. Yeah, doing the pink pan tonight. Yes, Moto Mining. I'm panning live, and whatever I find, I give away tonight. So if you leave a comment in the video I posted, my hidden video, then yes, you can win. You only win the gold, no Paydirt. But it's not bad for watching a show. Yeah, that's a bright pan, isn't it? It's the Joe Pink Pan. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of the way it's designed, but I figured I got it in. I might as well pan it out. Might as well use it tonight. So, I've never used a pink pan before, so I figured might as well. I don't remember where I got the pan from, but it was like 10 bucks, I think. 12 bucks shipped or something like that. All right, let's dump out the Paydirt, see what we got. Don't need to classify that. So we're just going to pan that out. No need to classify it. So let me set up my chat tablet so I can see chat. Scully and Bone Crusher. I have no idea how you donate, to tell you the truth. I think it's right underneath the chat box. And thank you to everyone that has donated tonight. I really appreciate it. I'll have to start doing some bigger bags for some of these live shows. You know, I do have a 1 gram bag coming up soon. Yeah, Cross Creek, they haven't sold since like November. So I don't know how other people got their Paydirt to review. They have not sold Paydirt since like November. They've been out hunting for a while now, so Because I've been keeping track on them, trying to see when I could order from them, but they haven't had any in a while. Oh, I love the Super Sleuths. It's too big for me to do on my show, but I do like the Super Sleuths. I have like 5 or 6 of them somewhere in a box somewhere because they were on sale on Amazon at a time for like $9. Somebody was trying to get, and that was with free shipping. So I ordered all 5 they had in stock. Thank you, Christopher Stanton. Thank you very much. Yeah, the Garrett Super Sleuth is by far the best pan ever made. I just wish they made a smaller one, you know. They need to make like a 12-inch one or 14-inch, just something a little bit smaller. Decent amount of black sands in here. No organics in this pay dirt, but this water is kind of old, so I was in the middle of shooting a video before today, so there might be organics in the water, but it's not from this pay dirt. Well, maybe. Yeah, a little something. So it does have a little bit, but it is dredged material, so that's what they claim, is that it's dredged material, so. Why won't they send you your dream mat? That stuff's expensive. I was looking at matting today for my DIY sluice I've been building, trying to find really cheap matting. I mean, I know they made a smaller Super Sluice, but it's not the same. It's that weird, like, kind of egg-shaped pan, and I'm not a fan of that one. Ouch, 124 bucks for a mat, and they're not going to ship it? Did they say why they're not going to ship it? Pretty good, nice bit of black sands in this pay dirt. Not so sure about this pan though. HD Shovelette. I'll take some Dream Mat. I never turn down free equipment. It does make the water look like Kool-Aid, doesn't it? I have to say, the pink doesn't bug me. I haven't really seen any golds. Can't tell about that. But I'm not a fan of the riffles. They're just too deep. I mean, these are the type of ripples you'd use for +10 material. Yeah, Josh, I agree. That Dream Mat is just so expensive. I wanted to get one piece 12 by 12 for my gold cube since I bought a 4th stack. And I wanted to put a piece on there, but I just can't ever afford it. You know, I try to spend most of my money on Paydirt, so. Well, that's what I heard. You know, I hear people saying that the vortex matting is better than that matting, or this matting's better. But I do like how easy the Dream Mat is to clean up, because that's the problem with vortex matting. It traps gold, but it also wants to keep that gold when you're trying to clean up. Yes, I seasoned the pan. It's just a really bright pink pan. This is a bright pan. But after the show, I'll show you. I was going to choose between one of 3 pans to use tonight, and I decided to go with the pink pan. What? Robinson prospecting. Yeah, I've seen a couple of videos about making making my own mats, but like I said, I'm a simple person. That'll frustrate me. Yeah, I know it's, what is it, 35 bucks for the 12 by 12, but I don't think that includes shipping. But maybe it does. I'll have to look at it again. I think it's one of those, you know, it's the Murphy's Law. When you're broke is when you see something and you're like, oh, I wish I had a little bit of money to buy that. But then when you have money, you got other things to spend it on. You know, when I tend to get a little bit of money, I'll say, oh, let me get a bigger bag of Paydirt, or, you know, have an all-out month and get some bigger bags. Or do a giveaway or something like that. So right, I have to wear shades. Thank you, Bone Crusher. Yeah, my personal pan favorite is always gonna be my Martin. I haven't seen anybody that does it better than the Martin pan. But maybe we'll use it. Yeah, it is seasoned. I have another pan. Maybe we'll finish all this black sands off in another pan. I'll save your eyes a little bit from the bright pink. Montana Treasure Hunter. If you go to that link here, I'll post it again really quick for anyone that's missed it. If you go to that link that I just posted in comments and leave one comment, I'm going to pick one comment tonight, and whoever's name I pick wins whatever gold I find tonight. So. Hey, Glenn Timmons. Does it make the colors go weird when you look away? No, not really. Here, I want to just get to some gold so I can see what it looks like in the pink pan. Yeah. Not so bad. I don't know if I could deal with how bright this pan is, though. Yeah, Jonathan, post it up. I'll have to... YouTube blocks it, but I'll unblock it in a second when I see it come up. All right. Okay, let me see if I can find a different pan. Not so bright. There we go. Yeah. This one's just as bright almost. Here, we're just gonna switch to my regular blue pan. I don't know if I could take this pink pan all night. It's not a bad pan. I like the color. This one I just think is just too bright. I'll have to look around, and I'm not a big fan of those riffles. That's the Joe pink pan. I know they have a whole bunch of companies that make the pink pan. I'll probably have to get a pink one, the Martin, to see how that is. I was just being cheap. But I'll have to get a Martin pink pan and try that out. Yep, there it went. Let me. Trust the process. Someone said that the Dreamat 12x12 is only $35. I'll have to look at it this weekend. I did watch a video though on the process of installing the Dreamat. So, because I think you need an additional stuff. You can't just slap it on. But I'll have to look at it. I don't have the space right now to use my gold cube, so it hasn't been on high on my priority list anymore. You know, considering every time I even work on my sluice, I have to put a 45-gallon tub in my kitchen and fill it with water, and then hope I don't make a giant mess. Which I've been doing. I've been going through towels like crazy because I keep flooding my kitchen. I had 2 pumps in my 45-gallon the other day because I got my new pump in, and like a dummy, I plugged in the wrong one that didn't have a hose connected to it, and it shot water all the way up to the ceiling. So, hey, Dave Watson. What's the best Paydirt? In my opinion, it's Gold Bay. Right now, I would say Gold Bay has the best, most reliable Paydirt. It's Dave over at goldbay.com. All right, Sherwood. I'm guessing you're in a different time zone than me. Or your kids are going to bed at 8 o'clock. Trust the process. Just email me. I'll post it in a second. Yeah, I'll post my email. But you should have my email, Trust. A Robinson sluice. I have to try and remember which one that is. But $40 is expensive for a sluice. Oh, the Robinson proofs. Yeah, we talked about this in the last show. I'm not a big fan. Isn't the Robinson sluice plastic sluice that it's got the built-in riffles already? It's a pressed. And I'm just not a fan of those sluices. I like to be able to change the matting. You know. I know they have a lot of those like $40 sluices that all have built-in riffles. They're just pressed, kind of like a pan. But I like sluices that you can change out them. And even though I'm panning at home, I still want my sluice to be able to change with the environment. So yeah, there's a lot of black sands in this. I reviewed this Paydirt a while ago because one of the things about doing these live shows, I don't want to do Paydirt that I've never reviewed before because I kind of don't want to get skunked on a live show. So I'm only doing sellers that I've reviewed before, and I reviewed them before, and I don't remember it having this much black sand, but then again, it was a while back. I have a bag of Croissant Paydirt I'm doing a review on Saturday. I did their $175 bag like a year ago. I have to say I wasn't too happy with that one. The thing is, Croissant, a couple people I know, and I know a lot of people go there, is I know they've had, when I see reviews on them or hear people talk about them, it's always either hit or miss with them. It seems like people either have a really good experience with their Paydirt anyway, or they don't. I think trust the process. I think the website, the main one is prospectorsdream.com, but I could be wrong. There's a lot of people, but I think that's their main one. I think that's what it is. I could be wrong. It's in my bookmark somewhere. Yeah, there's a lot of people that sell it, but I would imagine you get the best deal from the website that owns it. And I think that's Prospector's Dream. Hey, Matteo. It's not looking good, but that's because I'm hiding the gold. I try to make it a big reveal. There are a couple garnets are getting on my nerves, though. Like I said, I don't remember what the guarantee on this was. I want to say it's a 1/4 gram, but we'll see. And after the show, I always weigh it up and post it on YouTube what the final weight is. After I go through this a second time off camera, in case I miss something while I'm watching chat instead of panning. Now we're getting down to all nothing but gold. See it? A little bitty pile, a little bitty smile. Gold's trying to float on me. Yeah. A little bitty pile. All right, keep trying to wash it away. I definitely know I need to pan it a second time, so I just watched a piece of gold go right off. I don't think it's gonna be a half a gram, but you never know. Like I said, I had my issues with this seller shipping this Paydirt really late, so maybe he added some extra gold. I was, wasn't sure. Since when I complain, people tend to think I'm a bad word, a-hole or whatever, They say I'm picking on them or stuff like that, but I wasn't sure. I was like, well, especially when you file a dispute. When you file a dispute with PayPal, once they send it to you, you can't file a second dispute. So, I never had any issues with the seller before, so I didn't have any reason to think, but it's just the way I think. But maybe he added in a little bit extra in there. But I will weigh it all up for the final. I need to figure out a way that I can start weighing it up on the live shows. Let me stop. .43. Nah, I don't know. I'm guessing it's more around the 0.3 mark, somewhere around there, if anything. It's not bad though. I only paid like, I don't even remember, maybe 30 bucks for this bag. Boom. All right, Jason. 0.5, huh? 0.37. Yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna be like 0.31 or 0.32, somewhere around there. I mean, I'm hoping it's closer to the half gram someone guessed. I need to get me a little like blowtorch or something so I can dry the Paydirt out on the live show and weigh it up. Right now I just weigh everything up on my oven. And I don't have a camera over my oven, so. Well, that's not bad. 5-gallon bucket for $1. Just bought the nugget bucket from Croissant. Well, you'll have to let us know how it goes. I was looking at that one the other day. I was seriously contemplating buying it. But for 350 bucks, I kind of have to have at least a little bit of guarantee. For 350 bucks, I know I could get, a nice little 5 or 6 gram guaranteed bag. So Get out of there, you stupid rock. Well, there we go. Get the rest of this out of there. Yeah, I don't know. I want one of those buckets for $1. Do they charge you like $600 for shipping though? So there we go. Nice little pile of gold. We'll just see what it weighs up. I will post on YouTube and Patreon after what the final weight is once I go through it all a second time. And I will show you it did come with a little vial, and there was something in the vial. I don't know what this is, but you know. So that did come with it as well. I'm not, you know, don't want to say it's a diamond or what it is. Could be quartz, who knows. There's no mention of it, so I don't know. But it did come in a little bitty vial, so. No idea what that is. I'll add it into one of my giveaways in the future. Yeah, nice little pile there. I'm not going to complain about that. I want to say it was $30 shipped, so. You know, I don't remember the review I did on Nebo's Gold, but I don't remember it being bad. So, all right, I'm going to make y'all look at my ugly mug again. All right, Trust, I'll look at it. All right. My mouse just died on my computer. Go figure. So I might have to go take a break to put in some new batteries if I can't get this. It's the way it always works, you know. I even looked at batteries an hour before the show and said, oh, maybe I should put new batteries. All right, got it to work. All right, let me pop up chat. Let's see what's going on. My mug is better than a bright pink pan. Yeah, I gotta say, you know, I like the bright pink pan. It looks good. I don't like that particular one, but it is really bright for a live show. 0.427. Got the nugget bucket for my daughter. It seems to plug up with rocks. Well, if you watched I did a video where I did a two-part video where I compared the nugget bucket with the gold cube, and that was my big complaint about the nugget bucket, was that it kept clogging up with material, and, you know, that just aggravated me. It's just the square holes, and it being plastic, I think. If it was metal, mesh, it would flex a little bit, but it tended to just really get on my nerves. No, Anthony Hallbrook, how's it going? No, it's just, I use rechargeable batteries, and they've been recharged probably 1,000 times, so, you know, I just need to go get some batteries. Stop being lazy. Stop recharging these batteries for the millionth time, knowing that they only last 2 weeks. Moto mining, put it in the pink pan now. All right, I'll do that before the end of the show. Yeah. Here, you have to excuse me while. All right, let me see. Let me shrink my mug down. So we can look at, there's the gold in the pink pan. So, I don't know. I kind of think it looked better in the blue pan. I'm going with the blue pan. I think it looked better in the blue pan. It's not a bad pan. I'll have to try it with, you know, it might be that pink. You know, every pan color is a little bit different, so. So. But there's a difference in blue pans as well. You know, like, for example, the one I was using is this. And then they have the blue pan like this. You know, this is the Falcon pan. And I'm not a big fan of that color blue. So, you know, every pan is made a different way. And, you know, one of the things, I read a study once about gold pans and the color. And everyone's eyes see certain colors that match other colors differently. So everyone will see pink the same way, but when you put another color next to pink, some people see it differently. They just change the contrast between those two. And it depends on everyone's eyes. So the pink is a giveaway gift. I don't give away my pans. I save all my pans. Even if I don't use them, I like to save them. I have boxes of pans. I like them. I like to keep them. But I like the blue better. I will get a Martin pink pan, though, just to try it, just to see. I just wasn't a fan of that pan's riffles, so. I don't know about I like the green, but I don't know. Green and blue, it just depends. You know, like I don't like the blue Martin pan. I just don't like that color blue on the Martin pan, but this is my favorite finishing pan. But green I like as my go-to pan. If I had to only pick one color, it'd be green. But finishing pan, I'll take blue over green. I do use a green finishing pan every once in a while. I have one. So, hey Guidos. Make sure if anyone leaves that you come back and watch the end of the video when I give away the gold in case you won, so you can email me. Conan's reviews. Yeah, I do have 2 pans somewhere to give away, and I'll give them away one of these days. But I got 2 gold pans signed by Freddie Dodge, so I'll have to give those away one day. And thanks for going to the show, and thanks for the donation, Guidos. Thank you very much. So let me post the link. Make sure everyone leaves a comment. Let me go check the comments while I'm talking about it. Orange Crush snuck in here. And it got put in spam. So it looks good. Let me just... make sure. How many comments do we have? All right, so everyone's comments in. Oh, I need to look at this one. $95 comments. Some might be duplicates, though. I know how some of you can't listen to rules. Some people like black pans. I'm not a big fan of the black pans, but some people like them. All right, Guido. You know, I just personally can't use a black pan because you can't see the black sands in it. It's just, to me, it's crazy. But then a lot of people use magnets, so, you know. Yeah, I'll show you some of the pans I have. These were the choices. Here, let me find them. So my choices for tonight was the pink pan. I was going to use the Falcon pan maybe, but I just didn't decide. It's too bright too. Decided not to use it. I have my mini turbo pan I thought about using for tonight. I have my Trinity bowl. I thought about using that one, but this one I haven't even seasoned this one yet, so I do have my metal pan. So, and then the big one, but I don't think it would work too good on camera. I'll have to see. There's this monster, my bat pan. It's got its own built-in classifier. So this is one I've never used this one, and I've been meaning to use this one for the longest time. It's pretty cool, you know. Not only is it triangle shaped, but it's actually got built-in magnets on the back. So 2 sides have magnets to catch the black sands. So you put them on that side. Pretty cool. I've never used it. It's been in my pile of boxes. I just went this week and dug out a whole bunch of pans out of my box, so it just won't fit into my little tub, so yeah. I don't, you know, the Trinity pan, a lot of these pans are just too many riffles, too much stuff going on. I like the turbo pans. I did 2 reviews. I did review both of the turbo pans, and I really like them. I think the turbo pans work really, really good. Where is it at? I'm about to dump all my pans on the floor. But I really like the turbo pan. It goes through a lot of material really quickly. Unfortunately, both of my reviews suck because I think I had a case on my phone to protect them from water, and I was shooting my videos back then with the phone, so the sound sucks. But I really like the turbo pan. It works. It's a little hard to get used to because you totally use it in a different way. And the big one is way too big. You know, you can't use it on a video. No, but the little one's pretty good. You know, I'll do this one. Maybe next week I'll use a turbo pan. But it's quick. That's the problem. The reason I didn't want to use a turbo pan is I would have went that material in 10 seconds. You know, it is really quick. I don't know how good it is on just fine gold, but it works to go through a ton of material, and then you're just left with a little bitty amount right in the center. So, but I do like the turbo pan. I think the turbo pan is one of the better pans. You know. Yeah, time to break out the 45-gallon tub. Unfortunately, y'all can't see this, but I'm in a closet right now. I'm in pretty much a closet. So there's no room in here for a tub, and it would have to be in my kitchen, and then I'd have to move all my gear into there. It's just, I haven't figured out how I'm going to shoot a lot of these videos that I have. Like, I don't even know how I'm going to shoot this rock brick from Gold Bay yet. I'm going to have to figure out how to get my cameras outside now. Thank you, Richard. Thank you very much. Hey, Wheezing Geezer. How do you season a pan? One, I just wash them off. Wash them soap and water really good a couple times. And then usually I just put in Paydirt. You know, I'll take some old dried out Paydirt that I've already gone through and just put it in the pan and rub it around and rub it. And because that's what's going to scratch up your pan the most over using it a whole bunch is the actual dirt itself. So I just dump in a whole bunch of dirt and rub it all around. So turbo panties. Hey, GS Prospecting. Knock down some walls. Yeah. If I still owned my own house, that wouldn't be an option. But now I'm renting in this little bitty apartment complex. I can't knock down any walls. Mason GT. Yeah, make sure everyone goes over to AU Family Prospecting's channel. I know I signed a gold pan. I know he's got a whole bunch of people signed his gold pans he's giving away for his 500 subs. So if you go join him before he gets to 500, you might win one of those pans. Yeah, it's hard, you know, changing cameras and stuff like that. Like, I have 3 cameras set up in front of me that I use for my videos. I have an overhead, one pointing towards me, and one for my gold panning. The one that's shooting at me is in like the worst position possible, so I have to move it. But unfortunately, you know, to have it move means my overhead camera has to move. It's a giant pain. And then when I have to move them all, because they're all set in position, they're all bolted to my wall or my overhead equipment. And when I have to move it, that means I have to unbolt things. And once you unbolt something and you put it back, it's never in the exact same spot again. You know, like to do these shows, all I have to do is click and, you know, zoom in to me and do my overhead. It works. But once I move these to go shoot another video, I'll have to spend a week putting everything back together. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of using sandpaper on gold pans. I think you can get a little too gutsy with it and scratch them too much. I generally use just soap and water, and everyone has those little scuffer pads for dishwashing. Just use that on it a little bit, but then mostly just throw dirt in. I mean, that's what's gonna, when you have a pan like this one, this is the one I use the most. Let me dry it off a little bit. But my blue pan, it's got so many scratches in it, you know, I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. But that's not from a sandpaper, that's just from the hundreds of times I've dumped dirt into it and swirled it around, and those little bitty, you know, pebbles and rocks scratch it up. So you just dump a handful of dirt in it, rub it around. Works every time, and it's free. You already got dirt. Everyone's got dirt somewhere. No. Channel giveaways are good. You just have to be careful with channel giveaways. I try not to, you know, I do them on my live shows, but you gotta watch out. YouTube has shut down a lot of channels over long drawn out giveaways. YouTube has shut down a lot of channels. You know. Yeah, it's 54 likes? Come on. You know, I don't even look at that. The other day, I watched something. It was kind of funny. So I was watching a video the other day. My kids were watching a video of one of the popular YouTubers, and they were talking about how, and they showed the statistic where they had copy and pasted from their YouTube analytics, where it said 60% of the people that watched their videos weren't subscribed. It was 69 against 31. And I thought, oh, and my kids asked me, well, how many of your people are subscribers that watch your videos? And I figured, well, it's probably most of them, because, you know, I'm not gaming or anything like that. You know, it's gold panning. So, but I looked, and mine was exactly the same, 69.30. And then I watched a couple other videos with my kids, and every one of them was the exact same, 69.31, 69.31, 61. So I don't worry about the analytics too much. I think a lot of them are just, you know, made up or stuff like that. Joseph Richard, I'll never forgive you. You took way too long for the thumbs up. Now my analytics are all messed up. Let your cat use it. That's, you know, if you've got cat litter, that'll work. It's clay, you know. Well, most of it's clay. Yeah, I mean, it's just, YouTube's very particular about what they do and what they don't do. You know, I used to watch a lot of coin roll hunting shows, and for a while they went on a tirade. You know, when I was watching Clash a lot, one of his half rolls, you know, when he was going through his boxes of rolls of half dollars, there was about 10 shows that I was watching, and like 8 of them got shut down. They just cut them off because they were doing their little giveaways like Clash does in the middle of the stream. So then he stopped doing it as much. He changed his way he did it, and he wasn't doing it for a while. Then he came back and he started doing it again. It's just, you know, somebody complains about one channel, or somebody, you know, a lot of times what happens is a channel will rip somebody off. You know, somebody will say, oh, I'm giving away this, I'm giving away that. The person wins it, they never get it, so they complain to YouTube, and if they make a big enough stink, then YouTube goes around, tells that person you're being shut down, and they say, well, what about this person, this person? So you just have to be careful. Make sure you dot your I's and T's and copy and paste their like rules and put it in your description. Hammer down. Yeah, I know. I just don't worry about the analytics, HD Shovelhead. I looked at them all yesterday. I was looking, my kids when my kids asked me, but I don't pay attention. I don't care if 100% of the people that watch my videos are unsubscribed. What do I care? They're watching my videos, They just don't get the notifications on when my ugly mug's going to be on if they don't subscribe, Hey, CSI Deacon. Need more Paydirt. Yeah, everyone could always use more Paydirt. Thanks, Jim H. So I will post one last time. Go follow that link and leave a comment. We got about 4 minutes, and I'm going to pull the giveaway. So whoever's name I pulled will win the gold we won tonight. Yeah. There you go. That's the gold for tonight. I should have put it in the blue pan, but you can maybe see it. Maybe you can't. There's some gold right there. That's what we're going to be giving away tonight. So make sure you leave a comment. It just feels good to have viewers, make us feel less lame. Like I said, I never worried about that. When I started my channel, I started a blog, and I just posted my blog because I'm really big into information. If you watch my reviews, you know I love descriptions and things like that. I am really big into descriptions and information. I love to read, things like that. So I just started this channel just because I wanted to put the information out there. I knew if I bought Paydirt, I would want to know if somebody was getting skunked. And so I did buy from them. Because I got skunked a lot when I first started doing this. So I just wanted to, the views, I guess, help. My Patreon members are the best people in the world. They support this channel. So, and I totally understand, Rusty. I mean, it does feel good when you see people have watched your videos, It feels good to see. I just looked and saw I had like 90-some people watching this live show. That feels better than one person watching it. Definitely makes chat more interesting when you have more people watching your show than just one person. Well, that's good, Christopher. Thank you, Farmers for Truth. Hey, Backyard Prospecting. So y'all ready to do? Sit next to 4 pounds of Paydirt. I'm sitting next to probably 50 pounds of Paydirt. I've got about 100 pounds of tailings next to me. I still need to run through my gold cube once I find space for it. So I never did do last year's verifying video where I go through all my old tailings, but I lost most of them. So I have one 5-gallon bucket I saved, so I might have to go through it this year sometime just to see what I might have missed. Well, thank you, Dragonfire. Yeah, it might just be that pink color. Everything is. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of suck. I will say I get a lot of people, it's good to do Paydirt reviews. And I get a lot of people that always want me to re-review people. But then it's hard to do. Like if I did a good review on somebody, it's hard to go back and review them again because I already know they're good Paydirt. Of course they could get worse, but. Sure, Dave B. Just email me. Here, I'll post my email. If I spelled it right. Yeah. Dylan at Miller Prospecting. Sitting on a bag of Tom's. Yeah, I tried to order some of Tom's. I've got 2 bags of his Paydirt in, but I was trying to order some more for my live shows. And the man just never has Paydirt up. Every time I look, he's sold out. That means he's doing too good. Yeah, Gunner L, that bag from Miller's. Hey, Gunner L. I don't know if I saw you in chat earlier. I'm always bad at, you know. That's a good bag. I think I get you a good bag, so. All right, so let's do this giveaway. Let me shrink my mug down. Oh, are we on that? Yeah. Well, before I do that, you got to watch me get big and small. Let me check and make sure no comments were held. All right, all comments are approved. So now we can do it. Now we can yo-yo my face out of the way. All right, there we go. All right, let's do it. What do we have? Like 90 some names. Let's fetch these names. Don't include replies. 108 comments. Whoever's name I picked will win tonight's gold. So, good luck, everyone. Let's see who wins. Backyard prospecting. 100th got Sophia. So, backyard prospecting, you just won the gold from this show. And that can go definitely towards your show to help you get more Paydirt or for your reviews. So, that's cool. You'll have to send me your address. I know I don't have it, but. So, backyard prospecting, you won. And you just got here, too. I know your comment's probably one of the last ones. I'm just joking. All right, now y'all got to look at my ugly mug now. Somebody won the gold. I will weigh it up, and I will post on YouTube as well as on Patreon what the final weight was after I go through it again later tonight. Make y'all look at my ugly mug some more. That was awesome. So, congratulations. So that'll be good. So you can't review this though because you're only getting the gold, but it'll help you. It's always good to add more gold to your collection. So definitely congrats. You got 4 bags of Miller Prospecting Paydirt HD? You are so backlogged. 800 pounds to do. I hope you have something good to run it through. So definitely congrats, and thanks everyone for watching this show. I really appreciate it. Thank everyone who donated. To help keep this. I will definitely be getting some bigger and better bags for this live shows. I know I have a gram bag coming up soon. Not next week, but I think the week after that. I have a 1 gram guaranteed bag. So somebody will be winning a gram of gold soon. Yep, I will have a review up Saturday. And then one up Monday as well. So I have a review coming up Saturday. Then one coming up Monday. And then we have a live show again next Thursday. I don't know what we're going to be doing next Thursday. I don't remember what we're going to be panning out, but we'll pan out something. So, and if anyone has any suggestions for something I should pan out for these live shows, post it in the comments of this video because I have no idea what to pan out. I want something with some guaranteed gold. It would make, or at least a reputable company, because I don't want to spend $50, do a live show and find no gold. But, I'm trying to find Paydirts, $30 to $50 range. It'd be nice if I had a pound of Paydirt, because that's the thing. I have to talk so much because these bags of Paydirt are so small I've been getting. They only take, 20 minutes to pan out. And I'm sure you would rather watch me pan than just talk and look at my ugly mug. So if anyone has any suggestions for Paydirt to do, let me know. Leave a comment in this video once it posts. It'll be about 2 or 3 hours. So, Stephen LeBlanc still haven't had the time to do the gizmos. Well, if you don't have time to pay, just send it back to me. I'll be happy to take it. Have you ever done silver panning? No, I've never seen actually just silver paydirt. I've gotten silver in a lot of my paydirt. You know, a lot of people like to put silver in there, and it pretty much works just like gold. It'll usually stay pretty much at the bottom of the pan. But I've never seen just silver paydirt. It's just, all you can really get is silver shot. Nobody wants to pan out silver shot. All right, Gunner L. See you next time. Jason Keith prospecting. Sure, if you sent me a pound of paydirt, I'll do it on. Well, no, I can't do that. See, I just said earlier in the show, it's got to be somebody I reviewed, because I don't want to promote somebody that I, it's kind of a thing where I don't want to promote somebody I don't believe in. I hope that makes sense. I don't want to turn this show into just promoting people, and I don't know. But Jason Keith prospecting, email me. I don't know. Do you sell paydirt? If you do, just email me details, and I will work out having a secret shopper buy some of your paydirt and review it, and then we'll see. So I hope that makes sense. I just don't want this live show to turn into plugs for sellers. If I've already reviewed somebody, I can say, like, I've reviewed Gold Bay multiple times. Everyone knows they're on my list. So Paystreak prospecting, I have them on my list. I have Paystreak prospecting. Well, I don't want to send to Jason Keith is all up on it. Yeah, if you send me two, then they wouldn't be legit reviews. I can't review stuff that people send to me. So, but just email me. I posted my email. Here, I got to actually post my email again in case Backyard doesn't have it anymore. Just email me, and I will work out something. If you sell paydirt, if you don't sell paydirt, then I'll take anything. I have a lot of people that send me stuff from Lake Michigan and places like that just to pan for fun. But yeah, but if you're selling paydirt, I'd have to review it first. I hope that makes sense. Because they have a lot of bad sellers. I know you're not probably a bad seller, but like they said, Goldhound just started ripping people off. If I did a show with his paydirt and sent a whole bunch of people to him, then all of a sudden he just stopped. CSI Deacon, email me. I would definitely be interested in the historical paydirt. Definitely email me that. I tried to buy some rare paydirt the other day, and the guy would not sell. He wanted extreme prices for it. I mean, it was old paydirt from Alaska from the 70s, and he wanted $100, but it was, in the 70s, gold was, it wasn't nowhere near what it is. It just wasn't a good deal. So, a white gold paydirt. I wouldn't trust anybody that's selling white gold paydirt. I just wouldn't trust that. No, I don't like Felix gold paydirt. You're going to get about a 50% ROI. CSI Deacon. So, well, all right, everybody. I appreciate everyone coming to my show. I will have another live show next Thursday. I will post, probably tomorrow, I'll post the link to that so you can be pre-warned about it. And I'll also, if you give me probably an hour, I will post on YouTube the results of tonight so you can see how close you were to guessing how much gold I found tonight. I said 0.3, probably 0.31. So, all right. And I really appreciate everyone coming to these shows and watching these shows with me. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to email me at Dylan@MillerProspecting. Yeah, and white gold is made. It just, that's why I didn't want to get too much into the white gold. So if they're selling white gold paydirt, I would stay away. But email me, CSI, email me, Backyard Prospecting, email me, Jason Keith. Anyone else wants to email me, email me. I probably won't reply to you till tomorrow because I'm getting ready to go talk to my kids and go eat something, watch a little bit of TV, and go to bed. So thanks everyone for watching. As always, make sure I will have a video review up Saturday, Monday, and next Thursday I will have another live show. So, well, I think that's going to be it for me, everybody. I really appreciate you all showing up. I really appreciate the comments, things like that. I enjoy chatting with you all very much. So I think I'm going to be done for the night. Thanks everyone. As always, happy panning.